Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
You don't look too happy.
I'm worried.
Worried about what?
I'm thinking that we're on the menu, Dave. Eggs are a great choice. They're inexpensive, they're highly nutritious, and...
Well, sometimes they get a bad rep, but if you limit the amount you take in a day or a week, and you have whites, your cholesterol should be all right.
Right, you can have up to 3 or 4 a week if you have a cholesterol issue, or you can just have the whites. I'm thinking that it would be really good to show people how to cook an egg without any oil.
That's healthy.
We'll make an over-easy egg with no oil called a basted egg.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to be using this plate for a lid on the pan. And we can use the same plate to serve the egg on, and it'll even
keep
heat
it
the plate
hot.
for us.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Let's do it. So
That's
we'll turn
awesome.
this little electric stove on, and we're going to put a little bit of water in here. Now, a lot of basted eggs, people will start with a little bit of oil, and we're going to try to do it without the oil. So we'll see if we can do it.
Egg?
Hey.
There you go, buddy.
Contact. So this will be a basted egg, and maybe we don't even have to flip it. Maybe we could just leave it sunny side up and let the steam cook the top of it.
That'll be cool.
Here it goes. That's a pretty fresh egg.
Yeah.
This thicker part here is what really indicates the freshness. And if you could see that thick part, that would be raising that yolk up above the rest of the white. And now we're going to take and put a lid on it. It's been cooking for about 15 seconds.
Covered it.
Yeah, we'll just
So it steams it, right? That traps the water and traps the steam.
We have a preheated tortilla that we heat up on the stove that we can put on top of the plate to keep it warm.
Nice.
And we could build this like a tostada.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So
tasty too.
There's some of your homemade salsa there, Dave.
Ooh, that'll be good.
Yeah, that'll be great. And some refried beans. And these are refritos, actually. They've got a broth with them. We've got some cheese to go with this.
Little queso.
So it's going to be good. Let's take a peek. Let's see how it's doing in there. Oh yeah, it's starting to cook really nicely. And let's see if it's sticking at all.
Oh no.
Just a tiny bit. But so far, there's no added fat, just the natural fat from the egg yolk in there. And I'll put the lid back on. Maybe just a teeny bit more water. There we go.
So, fresh cooked pinto beans with a little bit of broth, some homemade salsa, a little cheese, and we're keeping this all pretty healthy, man. It's all natural.
Oh, it really is. The beans and the corn tortilla make a complete protein, which is good for you if you're a vegetarian just by itself, and if you add an egg to it, it makes it even a higher protein dish.
Gluten-free, right? Corn tortilla.
Hey, good
Not
point.
flour.
It is gluten-free.
Yeah, very good.
And the egg is pretty much fat-free, except for the yolk. So right now, it's just kind of like on that show on TV, dun, 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 dun.
Or Final Jeopardy, Dave.
That's the one. Hey, Dave, I can hear it now.
I can too.
Oh yeah, look at that.
There we go, look at that.
That's coming out great. Let's see how firm it is. It's soft. Now we can leave it cooked this way even longer and let it get a little bit firmer, which is a good idea. Or we could flip it over and it'll cook a lot faster. So we'll leave it up to you how you want to do it at home, and I'll just flip this over to make it a little bit quicker. There you go. The bottom even looks nice, doesn't it?
Yes, it looks very good.
We're going to add just a little bit more water.
So do you want to keep the water about halfway up the egg? Is that?
Yeah, at the most, about halfway up.
Okay.
And a lot of cooks will start their eggs with some fat of some kind, bacon fat or oil. And we're trying to be a little healthier, so we're not going to use any fat at all in a non-stick pan. And it's a really good non-stick pan too.
Yeah, those are important with eggs because they stick real easy. I've been there before.
So when we take this egg out of here, we're going to build it tostada style. You want to start to build it up with the
Sure.
beans?
Put a little beans.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's construct some really good food. Healthy, low fat. I just turned off the stove to just let the eggs sit for a little bit while you get the beans on top of that corn tortilla.
Ooh.
Sure is a pretty combination of colors.
I'll spread it out a little bit. There we go. Nice.
Okay. Then I think I'll take this napkin to drain the egg. Here we go.
Awesome.
And let's just see which side we want to use. I like this side.
That looks good.
And we'll just trim it a little bit. All the loose parts of the white there, so it looks a little better on the plate. And here we go. We'll just blot it a bit so it's not wet. Doesn't add any water to our dish.
Awesome.
And then we've got some salsa to put on that. The cheese is optional. Some people can't have any cheese, and so if you want a non-dairy product, don't add any cheese. If you do, you could just sprinkle a little cheese on there.
Dave, you want some cheese?
Yeah, I'd love a little cheese on mine, thanks.
Very good. What do you think?
I think that's really pretty, and I think it'll taste great too. So there's another healthy breakfast idea, or even a light dinner that would work really well for you.
Yeah, that looks great, Dave. Good job, man.
Well, thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Another healthy idea for diabetics and people who would like to eat healthier from the Daves.
We last into another episode. Dave,
These guys are going to make it.
we're going to make it through the day.
Dave, let's go skydiving. Here we go. You go first, Dave. Oh, you okay down there?
No.
Oh, here I come.
I think the Mexican one would be cool if we just, you know, you do like take the tortilla, put it down, put some beans on top of it, an egg over that. Have a good day. I never know what to say at the ending of things, you know what I mean?